What you're going to need are foam. I just got this big block. This is from a dollar store. A knife, preferably a craft knife, but I couldn't find mine, so I had to use a kitchen knife. A pair of scissors. You're also going to need a balloon or whatever you're going to use to top your centerpiece. I'm using this really beautiful unicorn balloon. If you guys would like to know where I got this, comment below and I'll send you the link. But it's so detailed and so beautiful. You're going to need something to blow your balloon up. You're going to need something to hold your balloon. I'm using these balloon sticks, I think is what they're called. Something to embellish. I'm just going to be simple with this and use some curling ribbon and then tissue paper. I'm just showing you some of the colors that I had for options. I ended up just going with the light pink and white. So we're going to start by blowing up our balloon. Now, we don't want to blow this up too firm. You'll see why in a second, because if you blow it up too firm, you can't really stick it in the balloon stick. So I will release a little bit of the air in a minute, and you'll see me do that. So there I am trying to stick the straw part of the balloon stick in to release some of the extra air, and then once I got it, I'm just going to twist it off and put it into my balloon stick. So pretty self-explanatory, but you just want to make sure it's on there secure and it just stands up straight. Okay, so the next step is working on the tissue paper. There's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just cutting out some squares of tissue paper, essentially just folding it in half, a half again, and down the middle, like you'll see. So I'll continue doing that for the rest of the pink tissue and move on to the white. So once you got both of your squares cut, now we're going to work on the foam. So I'm going to cut this in half and then cut that half in half again. And it's super messy, so I really suggest a craft knife, not a kitchen knife like I'm using. But yeah, so I'm making 4 centerpieces, so I only needed that amount. So what I'm going to do is just stick the balloon stick into the foam. And I'm not going to secure with hot glue just because I didn't need to. But if you could see, it was a little flimsy. So I'm going to add some cardboard to the bottom to kind of weigh it down for some extra support. Just so if the table is moving, we know for sure that it's not going to topple over on us. So I'm just taking some hot glue and I'm putting 2 pieces together to add some extra support for the bottom. So 2 pieces of cardboard glued together, and then I'm going to glue that into the bottom of the foam piece. All right, and as you can see, I'm kind of moving it and it's not toppling over. That's exactly what we want. Now we're going to work on putting our tissue onto the foam piece. So there's 2 ways to do it. You can use the stick to help secure it onto the thing, but I'll show you that right now. Or you can do this way, which I ended up doing, is just grabbing it and twisting it at the very end and kind of just holding it there yourself. I preferred this look because with the other one it just kind of looked too crumply, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to continue adding these little florets, is what I'm going to call them, onto the base. Now you don't want them to be too close together. Spread them out. That way it looks nice and full and fluffy. If you put them too close, they will begin to just look like a mess. It's not going to be uniform at all. But as you can see, I just made a whole bunch of these to make it go quicker instead of doing them individually. And I'm just going to glue these around. I did 2 layers and then 1 layer on top. So I used probably about 20 florets or 25, just depending, I guess. All right, once you have all the tissue paper positioned, this is what it should look like. Now I'm going to move on to adding the little embellishment, and that's pretty much just this curling ribbon. And I took gold and pink, the gold to kind of accent the unicorn horn, and the pink just because the overall look is pink. And I'm just going to curl that with some scissors very quickly. I mean, it's super easy, and that's what it looks like. So this is my finished product. If you liked this tutorial and you would like to see more centerpiece ideas or more unicorn themed ideas, I definitely I definitely suggest subscribing to me. I am planning a unicorn birthday, so I have a ton of DIYs in mind. I will link another unicorn video I have below. But anyways, thanks for watching. Comment below if you liked, and I'll see you in my next video.